comedian David Boyle, and I'm quitting alcohol. So today was a fucking stressful day. Today was the day that we went on the adventure to get the social security number. Now, I'll just paint the picture of how important it is to get this social security number. My wife can't start her job until she gets it. She was meant to start on the 27th, I think it was, of this month, but she wasn't going to have enough time to get in, apply for a social security number. It's meant to take 10 days to come and still start at that date, so they pushed it out further. Now, we knew nothing about this social security number besides what we'd been looking up on fucking AI, and AI said you need an appointment, you need to book an appointment, but you can still walk in. They accept walk-ins. Now, we were hoping this walk-in thing was legit because the closest date for the next appointment we could find was the 24th of November, which is almost 2 weeks after my wife's starting date. And then you've got to add another 10 days on top of that to receive the fucking social security number. So you're talking an early December start, plus this company she's joining only has 2 starting dates a month, early and late in the month. So if you miss one of those, you've got to wait 2.5 weeks to get the next one. So you're talking maybe 6 weeks. And that causes problems because, there's no fucking money coming in. So we're riding with a family of 4 just on fucking savings, but still, that's not even the worst. We can manage that. We wouldn't be able to get a place because who knows what the fuck's going to happen, and we're not fucking getting a place unless we've got a social security number and the job's locked in. And who says the company's not just going to go, fuck, we've waited this long, fuck this shit. We needed you to start fucking 2 months ago, and now we got to wait another 2 months or whatever the fuck it is. How about we just call it a day, you go back to Australia, and we call it quits? There's no fucking Australia, we left. So all this is going through our heads, especially mine. My wife's too. Well, she had asked me to go into one of these places so we knew beforehand what was going on, and I said I couldn't and just looked everything up online. So I organized to go out to a social security agency way out of town. I'm like, fuck this. You don't want to go to one in town. It's going to be busy as fuck. They're not going to want walk-ins. Oh, yeah, on top of all this, the government is shut down at the moment. So there's no fucking employees in half these fucking joints. So I choose one that had really good reviews on Google, and we went there. 45-minute drive out of town. I'm like, this is the one. I know it's going to happen. I drop my wife off. We get up real early. I drop her off. She walks in. She's out within 15 minutes. She's like, why the fuck didn't you do this? She's going off at me. Why didn't you just walk in? Why didn't you get this information? You were here for a week. I'm like, all right, let's not talk about this right now. Let's talk facts. What's going on? They're like, we need an appointment. She's like, the security guard was unbelievable. He's like, we only take appointments now. There's no walk-ins. If I can get you to a window, maybe you might be able to fucking convince someone. He's like, if you don't have health insurance, that's going to help. And she's like, well, fucking my health insurance isn't going to be able to kick in until I get my social security number. And I've got 2 kids and that. It's like, that might help, but go to the window and see what they say. And they said, no, you need an appointment. So she went back to the security guard, and the security guard's like, give me your name and all your details, and I'll book an appointment for you. So that's what she was saying in between yelling at me in the car. And I'm like, look, what's done is done. Let's think about what's next. What the fuck are we going to do? She's like, I have no fucking idea, but they also can't take me in at that SSA, Social Security Agency, because my address isn't there. So let's go to the one in fucking Boston. And I'm like, all right, that's a good plan. Let's do that. Let's do it. And so we drive there. I drop her off. And within like 2 or 3 minutes, she's text messaging me. She's like, this security guard here is an absolute cunt. There's no way I'm going to get my fucking social security number today. They're pushing people out. There's only 3 people here. They've got 75 people to see today. There's no fucking way. So I'm getting this text message. The kids in the back seat yelling. I start looking up fucking tickets to Peru because I'm like, well, we're going to have to wait for the appointment, which is going to be late November. We can't stay in the US for 6 fucking weeks just melting money away. Let's go somewhere cheap. We'll chill out. Maybe I'll do some ayahuasca. Maybe I'll do round 2 of ayahuasca, or round 3. Really fix myself. Finish the job. So I'm looking up flights to Peru. I'm like 6 weeks in Peru. I'm trying to make the best of a bad situation. I'm also trying not to get in too much trouble. I'm trying to ease my burden. If I can trick my wife into thinking we're going on a 6-week holiday to Peru just to wait for this appointment to come through, then maybe less questions will be asked on why I didn't go into one of these places in the week I was here, even though I was busy the whole time. So I'm thinking that, and she's in there 15 minutes again, and she's like, come pick me up. I'm like, oh, fuck. This is going down, isn't it? She fucking didn't get it. So she comes out, she hops in the car, and she's like, fucking, I could only book an appointment 14th of December. She's sitting in the car. She goes, 14th of December is the appointment. And I'm like, that's not good. That's not fucking good. 14th of December. That's like fucking 10 days before Christmas. What the fuck are we going to do until then? And I'm thinking about going to New Hampshire, changing the address, going somewhere else. But I'm like, it's probably as bad everywhere else. So I'm sitting there and all I can think about now is Peru. I'm like, well, we're going to have to fly out like next week or in the next few days to Peru, find a fucking cheap place and then just tour, I suppose, for 4 or 5 weeks and then come back. And I'm like, 14th of November is the best you could get. And she's like, that's it. And I'm like, that's not good. And then she goes, I got my social security number. I'm like, what? She's like, by some miracle, the dude at the counter, he was a trans guy. God bless the trans. I know you're a misunderstood bunch, but fucking God bless the trans. She's like, this trans guy behind the counter was like, he just understood. He's like, I'm going to do a good deed for today. I'm not going to turn you away. Your kids are here. You don't have any health insurance. You need this. I'm going to do a good deed for you. All I'm asking is you do a good deed. You pass it on to someone else, okay? That's what this trans dude said to my wife. He's like, go get your kids some ice cream or something. And then he processed it and it's done. By some fucking miracle, a trans lady saved our lives. So it's fucking done. I don't even know how it got done. But she was in and out in 15 minutes. And so she told me that. And I'm like, honestly, like, I know it was like highly stressful and shit for like the last couple of hours, but this probably couldn't have worked out better. There's nothing I could have done I honestly said this to her. She's like, well, I was like, there's nothing I could have done that would have made this fucking any better than it's worked out now, is there? She's like, if you are trying to take credit for what's just happened, you need to shut the fuck up right now. I'm like, I'm not trying to take credit for anything. I'm just saying, like, even if I had gone in and done all the right things, this is the best possible outcome of any of them. We couldn't have dreamed of a better outcome. So technically, I did the best. She's like, don't even fucking just drive. And then we did almost have a fucking fight later on. I'm like, don't try and fucking, it's all done. Don't try and start something now. It all worked out. Don't just invent things now. Everything's perfect. So now that's done. So she is going to be able to start her job on time. It's all done. That was really weighing on my mind. I can tell you that right now. But now it's just get a house. We've got one of the applications I put in, they've pretty much said yes, and we're just in negotiations. I asked them to take $100 off the monthly rent. They took $5 off. They're like, here's our counter offer. You know how you said 100? Well, we're taking 5. We'll be doing 5% of what you said. But they did take 50 off the parking. So instead of $200 a month for fucking parking, it's going to be $150. So we're just evaluating that. And we've got the one from last night that's very cheap. They said they're not going to jack it next year as well. And these people said they're not going to jack the rent next year as well. So it's between those two. We should have a place by fucking tomorrow or the next day, I'd say. Fucking bada bing, bada fucking boom. The boy Al is fucking banging Boston. Anyway, that'll fucking do it for tonight. And I'll see you the fuck later.